This is a book review of Marvel Masterworks Doctor Strange Volume 6. Now this was a period that I really loved, and so I bought the Marvel Masterworks. I haven't got a vast collection of Marvel Masterworks, but this one I really loved all the stories, so definitely got this one. And plus I saw it cheap at the comic convention. Doctor Strange number 10 to 22, some brilliant issues in there. The annual number one of my favourite annuals. I love that annual. Tomb of Dracula 44, and it's Steve Englehart, Gene Colan and Marv Wolfman. It's about 280 odd pages, colour, and it came out in 2013. It's got a contents page. The stories were from 1975 to 1977, that sort of period. Great introduction by Steve Englehart, and you've got a lot of cosmic adventures in this story. I don't particularly want to say what happens because that's putting spoilers into this. So you got Eternity, you got Baron Mordo. What more do you want? Now at this point, Doctor Strange is becoming up to that level where he's sort of having casual conversations over a cup of coffee with Eternity. And there's lots and lots of issues with Eternity and, of course, with the Earth. The Earth, of course, is always obviously causing trouble. And it's a good story. So you've got that. Clea is brilliant in this as well, or Clea, depending on how you want to say her name. And again, Eternity is quite a few things. Nightmare as well turns up in this. And you've got, of course, the Ancient One. He turns up all the time. I thought he disappeared somewhere along. Anyway, I'm certain he's probably still pops up all the time, even now. But you've got some brilliant stories. You go from real cosmic adventures, real high-impact cosmic adventures, and then you go down to a scale of Dracula. Now, Dracula is obviously a pretty serious menace, but he's not a cosmic. And I slightly found this odd in the sense that this is always the problem with Doctor Strange, where he's literally a, nth degree level power being, sorcerer supreme, whatever. Some weeks not. But you got Dracula turns up, and Dracula's good, but is he really up to the thing? Then you got, of course, actually this one. Then you have got a more cosmic again. Good old Satan turns up. You go from Dracula to Satan. They trapped between the devil and the dead. Now, Clea is starting to change in the story. She's obviously having more of a role in the story, which is great because I think, personally, I don't know why she doesn't have her own title, frankly. I mean, seems to always a supporting character, never a primary character. And yet I always thought she was a good character. She had quite an interesting backstory with Dormammu and Uma. So I really love these stories. This is one where they're basically off with Benjamin Franklin. I mean, that is just a really good yarn. And there's lots of twists and turns, of course, in this story. It's just great. There's also some lovely. This story was a weird one. Again, the ancient one again, obviously on a cosmic scale. And you've got this one, Xander the Merciless. Wasn't particularly a favourite, though I must admit I love the artwork in this. The artwork of that one is very good. Rudy Nebris. I must admit, I don't know much of his work. I have seen his work mentioned, but my favourite is next. I love this one. P. Craig Russell, and this is the annual. Absolutely stunning annual. King size annual. You got this. You might save your loved one from destruction, Doctor Strange, or prevent, but you cannot do both, which says it all. Just the artwork is beautiful. Truly lovely. And a great little story as well. You've got Lectra, Empress of Phase World, no less. Doctor Strange is slightly drawn odd, but I think it's just beautiful tale. Clea has slightly got a few problems in the next story, and this is the final story. This is 4 Worlds to Conquer. Clea's gone mad, and I can't stop her without destroying her. Of course he can, but you know that. The most shocking story of the sorcerer against the woman he loves. And it's a good story. Very good yarn. Now, there's not particularly a vast amount of material at the back, bonus material, and there's an unused cover. Well, I have to say I prefer the cover that was actually used. That just cover is not that brilliant. And there's a Doctor Strange annual, some pencils, as well as some more from P. Craig Russell. Just superb. the cover there. I love the cover. It's just a dramatic, powerful cover. And there's the another unused one, though that is not as good as well. And the biographies at the back. Now, this is a lovely collection. I really, really love this. Now, I don't buy many Marvel Masterworks, but like I said, this one was a particularly... And also, of course, I don't think there's any epic collections as yet of this period. Now, there's Doctor Strange coming out fairly soon, epic collection. I'm looking forward to that. I love those epic collections. And also, of course, Marvel Masterworks are pretty good because it's hardback, if you want a hardback collection. But this is brilliant.